Hey everyone, it's December 2nd. We got the morning market rundown here. Let's dive into this price action from yesterday for the previous trading day and talk about some potential scenarios for today. So we mapped out Thursday, Wednesday, and Friday's trading days here, and we saw that Wednesday's trading day, the volume weighted average price had that slope. Price was trading under it, and we traded down into this 597.90 30 area. We filled this VP node. We can see right down in here. And we caught a bounce on Wednesday, rallied into that VWAP. On Friday, we gapped above that VWAP. And this is where we sketched out a potential pullback into this 2-day VWAP, maybe flush even deeper down to the 5-day moving average for this rally back into the daily VWAP here for potential trade to get enter in here with the stop under 599 or stop under 597 right here. And we said to monitor to see if price bounces, rejects the daily VWAP, and we start to see more of a slope like this on the rejection of the daily VWAP. Instead of the reclaim and go, we get the failure and decline. So that brings us to today that maybe we reclaim the 3-day VWAP at the 600 level, pull back into the 600 and get some continuation for the next couple trading days. So we'll be looking for something like that to see if this 3-day VWAP and last week's to date VWAP at this 599.53 639 area can become support. That would come down and fill this VP node and give us this nice support level, potential support level at this 598. So maybe if that happens here, we get a further decline. We could bounce back up, trade it into this VWAP, put an anchor at this VWAP at this high, bounce into that VWAP, look for the daily VWAP, and this anchored high VWAP becomes support, and then fuel push and get put on risk there with a stop at the recent low that could potentially be at this 599. So it'd be like a $2 risk, $1.50 risk for potential push into new all-time highs and upside trend continuation. If we break this 598 area, could be poised to see a further decline down into this 595.74, 595.42, 594.70 area. So that's the price action on the SPY. Let's get into just get a quick glimpse at that daily time frame on the SPY. And we could see here we're starting to break into new all-time highs, and perhaps we want to get this trend upside, this upside trend continuation into this golden 1.618% Fibonacci extension. So let's get into the QQQ. We can see here QQQ is trading right into this band of previous support that's acting as resistance. So maybe we want to get this push back into this 515 area, reclaim this 511, and get some continuation. Get some short sellers excited about a double top. Get them fuel at it downside a little bit to this 510 and get pushing up. So let's dive into this price action here. We talked about this in previous videos, the reclaim of the election VWAP area right up in here. We're starting to get that continuation in the upside trend. So what is the potential situation for today? Well, very similar to the SPY. We can see Q's actually looks like it's leading a little bit right now. And maybe we flush down into this 508 to the 2-day VWAP, rally back above the daily, consolidate, and get going. So we can look to see this 510 area, bounce 508 into 510, reclaim in the 510, 509 for a push into that 512 double top area. And maybe we just rip through that. So just to back up, this is what we talked about on Friday, was just to see if we could reclaim the daily VWAP and get going, or if we would break this daily VWAP, get stuck underneath it, and trade back down into this 505 area. We could see that didn't happen, and we could see this VWAP was very aggressive, breaking that week to date and then fueling a squeeze that the average seller for the week was now losing on Friday, and now we're getting continuation. So back to today's trading plan is perhaps we see maybe we get a push into the 511 right into that daily R2. Then we get a flush back into this 509, 508, reclaim 510, and get going. We can't reclaim this 509. Watch to see if we get a further decline down into this 507, last week's VWAP, and that election VWAP at 505.47. So these are some key levels that we're talking about today. Hopefully this was helpful. If you like this type of analysis, please like and subscribe.